Beautiful Gemini, how are you? Welcome to White Sky Tarot. I'm Michelle and I'm here to do your short and sweet midweek tarot reading for the week of July 7th to July 13th. Gemini, thank you so much if you've been here before. And if you're brand new, also thank you. I really appreciate that you're stopping by. I can't even shuffle. I'm not going to give up. There we go. All right, Gemini, what I'm going to do is get one card for you to set the tone for the reading, and then I'll get a couple more. Here we go. Okay, Gemini, and three more from the original deck here. Okay, that flipped out. We'll take it. Another one. Okay. Oh, okay, we'll do that. You get an extra one this week. Okay, Gemini, the first one out is the Knight of Michael. Very much your energy. So that's the Knight of Swords relating to Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Strong, committed, intellectual, diligent, time to move quickly, choose logic over emotions, sudden changes. So he is the fastest knight in the deck. Goes for what he wants. The only downside from or for this knight is that he's very much in his head and not so much in his heart. So it's go without bringing the heart into the situation, and that can also mean that he sometimes hurts those people around him because he's more in his head than in his heart. Then you have the Emperor, Aries energy. Gemini, he is an emperor that embraces all the energies of the four kings. Very much action orientated, in an authority, either in government or within a business. He can be in a leadership position. Yeah, let's have a look and see what else comes out. It's very fast moving, assertive energy with these two. Yeah, I felt that fast moving energy. The Chariot. So one of the fastest cards in the deck. Chariot, moving away from the city here this person is. Charging toward what he wants, will stop at nothing, conquering any obstacles in his way. And the Tower. Okay, so the Tower is where somebody has ignored a situation that is no good for them anymore, right? So there's a message coming in or a situation that just makes you rethink people or scenarios, situations, and make you kind of get rid of the old and have to rebuild, right? So, and with that, okay, so with that came the Ten of Cups. So the Ten of Cups is all about emotional fulfillment, all about your family, the home, closest family, extended family, kids, everything that really makes you feel incredibly good. So perhaps, Gemini, the Tower fell or something happened within the family environment this week. But we will have a look, we'll clarify. It's very fast moving energy. So the Knight of Swords is clarified by the Four of Pentacles. So the Four of Pentacles is hanging on to something too tight. I don't see any other coins in the cards here. So often I say that the Four of Pentacles is where you're hanging on to your money because you need to. Finances are tight, or you're hanging on to your money because you've got a big objective in mind and you're saving, right? This, which I believe would be your energy, Gemini, that Knight of Swords, charting toward what you want, great communicator, see the truth and the clarity of a situation. What is it you're hanging on to, though? Let me just get another clarification card for that Knight of Swords, please. Ten of Swords. Very, very logical energy. The Ten of Swords, however, is somebody who is just very stuck in thought patterns. But it's coming to an end. It's a 10. But have you just been hanging on to your logical thinking for way too long? Are you a little bit too deep into the logic instead of bringing emotions into it? And it could actually go very well, because that's what this Emperor does. This Emperor is not bringing any heart space into decision making. He is brutally logic and action orientated. I want to clarify that Emperor. I'm just about to drop my cards. Let's clarify the Emperor for you, Gemini. Okay, there we go. Clarify by the High Priestess. Okay, so that's following your intuition, that's opening up for the guidance that comes from above. So do you need to follow your intuition, Gemini, in relation to an Emperor, or you embracing both the energy of the Emperor and the Knight of Swords? Let's get another clarification card for the Emperor, please. Another clarification card for my beautiful Geminis. Okay, that one, whatever that was. Death card. Yeah. Okay, so there is definitely a call for... Death card is rebirth, new beginning, letting go of the old, embracing the new, which is exactly what that Tower is. There's something that's calling for you now to change your ways in one way. Gemini, what is this? On this side here is all fast moving logical energy. And over here at the end you have that soft water, emotional stability. This Ten of Swords, has it hurt your family life or something that you're just thinking logically all the time and not... Perhaps you have been ignoring your families, partners, extended families, kind of cry for being more present or something. I don't know why that comes to me, but Gemini, your family needs you somehow, or need you to be more present or more emotionally involved. I don't... very interesting, Gemini. Can we just clarify that Chariot for my Geminis, please? Clarification card for... No. Clarification card for the Chariot. There we go. It's clarified by the Six of Pentacles. Balance. Yep. Yeah. Gemini, I think you need to get out of your head a little bit and be more present. You really need to find a balance. Maybe there's something happening this week. Maybe there's an argument within your family. Maybe there is a message coming through that just requires you to stop and think and find balance now. Can we clarify that Tower moment, please? Couple of cards for... They're not coming out of this one, I want. Couple of cards for the Tower, please. Okay, we'll take this one. Yeah, Strength card. I need one more, please. Okay, here we go. All right, so that Tower, Something is happening that requires your strength, Gemini. There could be a message coming, could be an ultimatum requiring you to find a bit of balance. Yeah, Ten of Wands. Okay. But you know what? In the end, Gemini, that Ten of Wands is a heavy, heavy burden. So it is, and tens are always completion, right? So I think wherever message coming through, or whatever requires you to have a hard stop and think moment, it will release that burden for you once you do it. Yeah, okay. Let's get, what do I want? I'll see if I can get a clarification card of that Ten of Cups. Okay, there's a few messages. They're kind of flying out. Okay, so... all right, 3 messages for you for that Ten of Cups. The Hermit. Yeah, you need to look internally and just evaluate the next steps forward, Gemini. The Nine of Cups, beautiful. So from the once you make that decision to find more balance, you go from the 9 to the 10 of Cups. Yeah, Devil. So the Devil energy, you have been way too much in that unhealthy, negative cycle of being in your head all the time. You need to let go of that. Okay, Gemini, there might be a Tower moment that makes you just kind of reflect on your past behavior of just being in your mind all the time. Your family seems to need you a bit and you need to find that balance. Thank you for stopping by, Gemini. I appreciate you. Bye.